Well, sometimes it can be difficult to determine whether or not someone has suffered a concussion unless you kind of get a baseline or pre-injury test, a test doctors say is essential to protecting your little athletes. Arlie says more.
For anybody I talk to that has not had the test, I recommend it.
Brett Ritter is a proud soccer dad and coach and knew concussions can be a dangerous part of playing the sport.
And unfortunately, it happens more than people realize because they haven't taken the baseline testing.
It checks memory, reaction time, a few other aspects of how the brain's functioning.
With a click of a mouse and a few basic questions, doctors can easily find out if your child is suffering from a concussion.
We want to know if they're really back to normal before we stress them and possibly make the injury worse again.
Laura Scott is the medical director of sports medicine at Dayton Children's Hospital. They offer the testing for free to athletes as young as 7 years old.
We don't truly know the magic number of concussions or magic severity of concussions that will lead to permanent damage.
It's simply a snapshot of how well that athlete is doing.
For the past 10 years, Robin Lynch with Kettering Health Network has offered baseline testing for athletes. Theirs starts at 11 years old. But both tests look for the same problems and symptoms of a concussion.
We want to make sure we have an idea of where they are along the healing before we send them back to that environment.
No matter what test your child takes or where you decide to take them, their health is on everyone's mind.
You get a lot of concussions or some severe concussions, you have a higher risk of permanent damage. There's no magic number, but we want to make it as few as possible and to treat those correctly if they happen.
Elise Coulter, ABC 22 News.
Now, Kettering Health Network also offers the test for free to all of its school athletes. If your child, though, does not happen to go to one of those schools, you can still get that test for just $10.